create the soundtracks of our lives. Whether they are given those platforms rightly or not in this corrupt P. Diddy Gate world of, pedogate celebrities and governments and media and society that is thoughtless, cold, cruel, wicked, scheming, maniacal. All of those things. But yet, we can pause. We can pause a minute and have a moment of remembrance of things that once made us happy or nostalgic. And that is soundtrack. So where were you when you heard dum 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 da dum 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 da da ya 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 dum da dum da da dum? Boys to Men. Here we are, two of us together, taking this crazy chance, be all alone. We both know that we should not be together, 'cause we found out it can mess up both our happy homes. How could something so wrong be so right? Wish we didn't have to keep our love outside, yeah. Secret lovers, yeah. So what we let it in. Where were you when you heard that song? Oh, like damn near every day. Kind of reminds me of a song of scoundrels, of ex-boyfriends that want to bump and grind on your wall. I don't know, maybe you can relate. Makes me want to go get a cowboy. Tumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen. Pour myself a cup of ambition. Yawn and stretch, try to come to life. Jump in the shower, blood start pumping. Out on the street, traffic start jumping. Folks like me on a job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Getting by. Taking and no giving. Where were you when you heard that song? I don't know, but it seemed like somebody was getting tied up. Remember the film, Working 9 to 5? Do you ever want to tie somebody up? Gag them? Well, Renditions radio and soundtracks will help you remember those times in your life where you did just that. Do you remember trying to silence people? Is that still a thing? Trying to silence people? That's amazing, huh? Yeah. It is. Well, we do live in that society, where you don't have your own thoughts. You don't have your own feelings. Karmic exchange and corruption is rampant. Cult purge society. See, Renditions Radio talks about those things that other radio stations aren't talking about because they're more interested in popularity. See, right here, I don't really give an F. No, because they made the lawless team game from terrorizing me. So I don't really need to. You know what I'm saying? Some people say, well, why did they do that? Why did they do that, Miss McDaniel? And I said, well, because people are crazy. People want power. They want control. You got the power. Yeah. It's getting kind of hectic. Getting kind of heavy. Snap. Weren't they fans of the Raiders? Probably. Yes, they were. My abusive ex, retired NFL Raider Lester Hayes. Yeah, he's in numerous lawsuits with my lawsuits against him and my county and a racist DACA government employee and her cop boyfriend who have tried to silence me. A victim of crime survivor. Of course, that's important. When you're receiving money from the government, a government that also does corruption against you and yet pays you at the same time. That's called gaslighting, just in case you didn't know. So, this is Renditions Radio. And here we tackle all sorts of conversations and, have a little fun with, music and reflecting on things and taking a moment to pause. Because though life is wicked, cruel, some more to others, illegal, inhumane experiment. That's what they did to me. And have tried to silence me. My military Secret Service cousin is Boogie Aaron. Not a secret anymore. His godfather is Russell Simmons, and his father does hair for black celebrities, like Snoop. His mom, my cousin Tasha, is friends of Diane Rivas, who is related to government official Robert Rivas, also on my lawsuit, 321 CV 00994. Yeah. Rivas was the former boss of this DACA government employee that denied child abuse as a DUI, disorderly, and a drug felon family, and used a 2017 Davis police report to do that, and then put a 5-year civil non-criminal restraining order with a domestic violence cleats. Don't you actually have to be a partner of somebody to have a domestic violence cleats? Don't you have to be like the boyfriend of somebody to do that? Yeah, kind of preposterous. The lengths and the corruption that this DACA government employee has taken, from HUD fraud to working with Alex Padilla, government official Alex Padilla's family, Candy Padilla, who does photography for the NFL, and is friends of Lester, and their family also commit HUD fraud, ranging all the way from Turlock to Davis, Sacramento, and Napa,